Hello there, thanks again for tuning in. It's about noon now, Eastern Standard Time in Lexington, South Carolina. I decided to come back on because the snow has actually picked up at this time. A pretty decent snow shower is actually going on at this time here. And that's just amazing. Look at how beautiful this looks right now. I hope you can see it. It's just awesome. This ended up being just so great. Wow. A decent snow shower at this time in Lexington, South Carolina. Lexington, South Carolina snow shower at about noon, and it's 36 degrees right now. And this is, wow, this is awesome. So I just wanted to come back on and show you this right now, because this is just great. This is pretty. And this is in addition to what we've already seen. We've already had tons of sleet and freezing rain already. I hear a lot of tree branches crackling and falling and going on. I'm gonna try to get down here and show you some more of this. Hang on a second. Let me dry off this. I don't know if you can see this snow. It's just so awesome out here. I'm gonna come down here for a second. I'm gonna try to walk around and show you the snow. So, I'll do it safely here. Take a look at the snow. It's snowing and going on. Wow, it looks pretty out here. And this looks pretty. It's great. Lots of snow. And we already have a ton of ice on the ground and in the trees. It's trying to be really good here. And we're ending this all with a little bit of snow. The upper layers of the atmosphere have rapidly cooled at the end of this system, allowing for the snow to come down. Because yesterday and last night we had a warm layer in the upper air, and that caused the sleet and freezing rain. Because it would melt in the upper layers and then refreeze as it hit the ground. But right now we have a full column of air in place, of cold air, of deeper colder air, and that's enabling us to see snow at this time. And I don't expect I don't expect a whole lot of accumulation with this. I really don't, because it's really light. And a little bit's trying to stick on top of the sleet and ice on the ground. We could see, I wouldn't be surprised, maybe have at the very most, maybe a little coating of snow on top of the ice. Less than an inch of snow, basically, not a whole lot more expected. But we've already had 3 inches of sleet, maybe about a 1/4 inch of ice, and now we're getting a little bit of snow on top of all that. This is just really awesome here. This is really rare for South Carolina to have a winter weather event to last for so many days. This is just incredible here. And I sure hope you can see the snow falling. I think it should show up. Let me dry off the screen. I hope you can see that snow. It's Again, we have about 3 inches of sleet here, about a 1/4 inch of ice, 1/4 inch of ice. And now we're getting a little bit of snow. And this moisture will probably be on and off light today until later this afternoon, then it's probably all going to stop. It's going to, by tonight, things will be drying out here and the moisture will be gone. And tomorrow definitely drying out. So it's a little bit of light moisture today, not much in addition to what we already have. We do have tons of accidents on the roads. Don't go outside and get in the car and go. Don't do that today. We don't need you to do that today if you don't. I know a lot of people complaining that some employers are making them come to work, and at this point I would stay home anyway, to be honest, because unless you're absolutely needed, because the roads are basically a sheet of ice. If you go out there, you're going to slide around. You're going to slide around if you try to go out there. We don't need you going out there. We need to save the road for the absolutely needed people today For example, like the hospital personnel, the hospital people, the emergency officials, law enforcement, the fire people. Those are the kinds of people we need to, those are the only people that should really try to get out on this today. Everybody else, if you do not have to go, you really should not. A lot of businesses are closing though, fortunately, but I know some of them are still making the people come in, and I think that's wrong. Waiting for 1 second, but I'm back. I'm gonna finish up the report. I really hope you can see the snow falling around me right now. I think you probably can. If it's showing up or not, really. Might be. I'll show you there. Lots of snow. It is coming down pretty good now. A decent snow shower here. Wow. This is absolutely incredible. I don't remember a winter storm here that lasted so long in a very long time. The last time we had a long-lasting winter storm like this here was in 2004. And it was January of 2004, and we had a major ice storm that lasted about a week. It was a big time ice storm. That's the last time I remember winter precipitation lasting over 24 hours. And this has been the first time since that we've had winter precipitation for more than one day here in South Carolina, and this is just incredible. It sleeted on Tuesday a little bit, had sleet, freezing rain Wednesday all day, and now we got some snow here on Thursday. So a lot going on. But listen, people, what I was telling you earlier, I got cut off there, but don't get on the road if you don't have to. Please save the road for the people that are absolutely needed, okay? We got people out there sliding going on. We don't need that today. Stay home. Just stay home from work if you can. I likely recommend it. If it comes between your job and your life, you should really choose your life. That's just what I'm going to say about that. The boss, they can get mad, they can shout and go on, but it's just not worth it today. Unless you're absolutely needed, you do not need to go on the road. Now, I know some people are absolutely needed, like the hospital people, first responders, all those kinds of people. You know, I understand them, get on the road, and they're the only people we should see on the road today. We don't need anybody else out there. This is just very hazardous driving conditions. Like I said, not much more accumulation expected. But we'll enjoy the snow showers while they last, and that's going to be about the end of it here. Once these snow showers wrap up, it might sometimes it's mixing in with a little bit of rain, but right now it's just a solid snow shower. This kind of situation, rain mixed with snow, very light, will be going on throughout this afternoon, but will be ending probably in a couple hours, I would say. But drying out tonight and tomorrow. Now the roads will be in still bad conditions in the morning, because even though we might get into the upper 30s today, that road is solid ice. That ain't gonna melt. That's not gonna melt today. That ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna melt today. Don't be fooled thinking it's gonna melt today. No. And bad conditions all day on the road, especially the secondary roads and the overpasses, really bad. The bridges, really bad. Some of the main roads, from what I hear, some of the main roads are passable, but they're still very slick and very hard to navigate. Lots of accidents going on. Especially avoid the bridges and overpasses and the secondary roads as much as possible. But I would say avoid all the roads, of course, if you can. 330,000 people without power and everything in the state of South Carolina. This is just a lot going on. So anyway, that's about all I have to say, I guess. Just be careful. Don't come out here and slip and go on. We don't need to do slip and go on today. I came out here, ice, a big old chunk of ice came falling out of the tree, and whoosh, it just slammed on the ground. It almost hit me in the face. So you have to be a little bit careful about things like that. You know, don't do that. I'm gonna be a little bit more careful since that happened. Because I don't want to have, you know, we don't need no, but no, I just be careful out there. But that ice will slap clean, hit you in the head if you're not careful, and you can slip and fall. So be careful. Enjoy the snow, but just be careful out here. It's like Ice City. You know that the Elsa from the Frozen. She don't come down here. She don't come down here or something. Cause that's what she done put a spell on us down here. Cause well, I don't. She don't come up here. She don't came through here. Anyway, you know it's a big deal when Chick-fil-A is closed. The Chick-fil-A is closed today. So so there we go. That's Chick-fil-A has the tendency to influence people to get on the road when they have nothing else to do out there. So we can't get our chicken sandwich today, so we might as well just stay home. We gotta eat some peanut butter and jelly. We'll eat some peanut butter and jelly today and try to enjoy that instead. But just, you know, there's just a lot going on. If you're not careful, a tree branch is gonna fall on you or something will happen. So just be careful. Be careful out here. And be careful just walking on the ground if you come outside, because it's like solid ice, okay? It really is solid ice out here. I really hope you can see the snow coming down. I'm gonna show the clouds a little bit and everything. A lot going on today. And lots of ice in the trees. It's all thanks to Winter Storm PAX that I had been watching for like a week or so on the models. It kept showing things like this happening. And it came to fruition. The low pressure came out of the Gulf, and we had the Canadian high pressure to our north, bringing in colder air. And that's what resulted. We had a winter storm that lasted a few days. So enjoy the snow and everything, but be careful. It's great. But don't be stupid. Don't come out here and try to skate around or nothing like that. Just be careful. Just be smart in this situation. And all that. And everything. Okay, so have a great day, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.